Alright, so basically to do an ollie melon grab, what you're going to want to do first is learn how to ollie. And once you get your ollies down and bring them up pretty high, like, you know, close to waist level or knee level at least, you're going to want to start grabbing with your leading hand. So basically if you're goofy footed, it'll be your right hand that you're going to grab with. If you're regular footed, it'll be your left hand that you grab with. And basically what you do is you just wrap it around your front foot, tuck down as low as you can, and grab the board and try to tweak it out as much as you can. If you got a bump, it's easier to bone it out and tweak it out. If you're on flat ground, it's a little sketchier, but it's still kind of a fun trick to do. You know, there's many different ways of melon grabbing, obviously, but you know, what I suggest first is even before you start ollieing, just practice whipping around your front foot and grabbing behind with your hand, and then, you know, getting that down, just getting the feeling of grabbing your board down and tweaking it out, and then start ollieing and bring it into that, and then eventually you'll have it. And then once you grab, you know, lean forward, stomp on the bolts, try not to focus your board, and roll away happily and ever after. That's about it. That's the key to a melon grab. Alright, so basically the key to a nose manual is first you're going to want to get down ollies, obviously, and then you're going to want to get down ollie regular manuals, and once you get regular manuals down, then it's time to move on to the nose manual. Blah, 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 I can't speak English. Anyway, so yeah, basically what you're going to do with the nose manuals, you're going to get used to leaning forward, so far forward that you're going to gash your nose into the ground. Yes, you might have a couple slams, you might have a couple runouts, a couple bails, but once you get used to jamming that nose into the ground, like physically having the nose touch the ground like this, kind of like you're doing a nose grind, but yet just, you know, on a flat manual pad or flat ground or whatever you're trying to learn it on, it's going to be really good for you because you're going to get used to how it's going to feel to be nose manual. And you're going to want to get your nose manuals really low. Like, once you get used to balancing that fine balance between your back wheels touching and digging that nose into the ground, you're going to want to learn how to use your back foot a lot, because your back foot is the key to a nose manual. People think it's your front foot, but that's a common lie. Your front foot just kind of sits in one spot and chills on the bolts and just keeps the nose from digging in the ground. But the back foot's the one that's going to regulate and keep you from going too far forward or too far backward. Goddamn airplane, I fucking hate you. Anyway, so yeah, basically what you're going to want to do is keep your back foot, and it's going to keep it steady, and you're going to, you know, work that in different areas of the board to keep it steady throughout the nose manual. And once you get that down, and once you get the balancing act down, that is the key to a nose manual. I hope I taught you well enough. Sorry if it sucked. I'm sorry this trick tip is lame, but hey, use your arms a lot, use your upper waist. People are going to get kind of strange on you because the whole thing steez lately, the whole style thing lately is like keeping your arms down, but when you first learn nose manual, you're going to want to keep your arms way out and then bring them in as you get it down pat. But the key to a nose manual definitely is balance. That's all it is balance. So lean forward, and just like a regular manual, but lean forward and kind of leaning back. Don't lean, you know, too far back so you get a banana peeler, or like you will stick to the ground, and don't lean too far forward so your nose doesn't dig to the ground. It's gonna be a very precise thing. It's precision. Precision is key. I'm sorry I'm saying this so fast. There's a guy walking towards me. I think it's a rent-a-cop. That's why I'm going so fast. I'm talking like an auctioneer. So basically to do a fast plant, what you do is you ollie, you grab your nose, you kick off the back foot like in like a cheesy Benihana kind of way, you plant it on the ground, and then you bring it back on. It's an old vert trick. Most people usually do on transition or vert ramps or bowls, pools, etc. But it's really fun to mess with your friends and do it like on a curve when you're cruising down the street from spot to spot. It's kind of a cheesy dork around trick, but it's fun. It's a fast plant. The first lesson of learning a 5-0 grind to tail slide is definitely bring your skate key to the skate spot, because if you have bad luck like me, your truck will almost fall off and you'll get gnarly loose front truck, but your back truck will stay nice and tight. My front truck literally is about to fall off. The nut on the kingpin is like hanging by a thread. I don't know why. I don't know if it's something I did when I was drunk last night or what, but I forgot to bring a skate key, so life sucks. But anyway, yeah, so the second thing with 5-0 tail slide is learn 5-0 grinds obviously first. Get those downs. And before that you should learn 50-50s. And if you don't know how to do 5-0 grinds, just ask me to do that and we'll do a 5-0 trick tip. But 5-0 tail slide, you basically just people driving on the sparking lot, it's annoying me. But basically what you do is you do it like you're doing a regular 5-0 grind, but instead of popping out or alling out or coming out at the end, what you're gonna do is you're gonna just stay steady on the trucks, like right on the bolts. I can't even talk, dude, I'm so pissed right now. I mean, today sucks, dude. First of all, my front truck's about to fall off, so I can barely even like skate because my back truck's tighter than death metal and my front truck's looser than like anything you've ever seen in this world, looser than a $2 whore. And now I'm trying to do 5-0 tail slides and I can't even do them because my life just sucks. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. So, on a happier note, all you gotta do is, all you can do it like you're doing a regular 5-0 grind like you're doing a normal 5-0 grind, and then lean like you're doing a front 780 out, like a front 780 out of a grind, or front 780 out of anything, or front side ollie, but without the snapping part of the tail. And then just once you curve into tail slide, lean back a little bit like you're doing a tail slide, make sure that your heel's hanging off a little bit on the tail, but not touching the curb, or the ledge, or whatever the hell the obstacles you're skating, and then just come out, pivot your hips straight, boom, roll away, you're stoked. Alright, so the key to a frontside shove it pressure flip is basically you gotta learn frontside pop shove it's first. Once you get frontside pop shove it's down, then what you're gonna do is you're going to flip the board with your back foot. It's like kind of like a frontside pop shove it late back foot kickflip, but instead of doing the late back foot kickflip, you scoop and flip the board with your back your back foot, and you use mainly your big toe. And what you're gonna want to do is scoop it in a kind of a sweeping motion, kicking forward like towards your nose as opposed to towards your back of your head. And then yeah, man, that's about it. You flip it, and then once you flip it, catch it a few times with your front foot, because that's the way you gotta pull it, is you gotta catch it with your front foot. And once you get used to pulling it and catching it with your front foot, catching it with your front foot, then pull it. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. But yeah, catch it with your front foot after flipping. Land it a couple times with the foot dragging in the back, and then boom, that's it. Land it, stomp it, roll away, be happy. And lean forward, and you'll be a happy man.